Hey, Jason.
Hello, Corey Schultz. How are you?
All right, thank you. Oh my God. Why are you so weird?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm feeling really upbeat and happy, and yeah.
And I'm like on a corner, huddled, like with a hoodie on. It's one of them days, girl. Like, you have no idea. But let's just roll the intro and get this thing started.
Yes. Play.
Hey everybody, this is Twice as Queer,
A weekly podcast that showcases the latest LGBTQ news and gossip.
We are your hosts, Jason and Corey. You can follow us on Twice as Queer, so make sure to tune in every Monday
For a brand new episode.
Yeah. Twice as Queer.
Alrighty. Let's get into. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to this awesome little podcast. This is episode 3. I guess.
Yes. It is happening here on Twice as Queer, let me tell you guys.
So I guess as tradition, we'll just start off by what we went through, like in terms of our week, just so that you guys know sort of what's going on in our lives on a day-to-day basis, and then we'll jump into our ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I have something to confess. Literally this entire past week, I have not, like in the evenings though, not during the day, but in the evenings, I have been drunk every single evening.
Jason, you've been a messy girl.
Well, I have had a lot of functions since Friday last week. So we went out Friday last week to Heaven. Since that evening, I have not been. Like, this weekend was like the most chillaxed I've been.
Yeah.
Because I haven't drank anything this weekend.
Oh my God, I just remembered that someone recognized me at Heaven.
What? When?
Yeah, did I not tell you that?
No.
Yeah, no, it was really like awkward on our way like back home. Like, we were gonna like get our coats in the queue.
Yeah.
And like one guy stopped me and he's like, "Oh my God, I know you." I'm like,
"No, you don't."
Okay, hi. And he's like, we've been chatting on Instagram. And the thing is, Jason, I don't want to sound like one of those bitches, but I do get a lot of like random messages, and I try like my best to get back to them.
Yeah.
And like, I do have conversations, but I don't remember everybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was such a bitch, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh no.
I didn't one of those.
No, you didn't tell me.
And he's like, so you guys staying for long? And I'm like, no, actually we're just gonna be just leaving now, actually. So he's like, "No, please stay with us, please party." I'm like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but I'm quite tired."
Wait, who was he?
Ooh.
Oh God, what happens if
Don't put me on the
What
spot,
happens
Jason.
if he's listening to
I
the
don't
podcast?
know. If you're listening to this podcast, I'm really sorry if I was so awkward. That's the thing, Jason, is like I can't deal with this. Like, it's so weird. Like,
like, okay, wow, just wow.
I'm famous now.
Bitch, you're not.
Okay, yeah, so carry on. So you've been drunk the whole week, Jason.
No, so I haven't been drunk the whole week. I've had drinks in the evening every single day this past week, apart from Saturday and Sunday, right?
Oh, why not? I thought you said the whole week, Jason.
Yeah.
So then another one of your lies.
No, this is another one of my lies. No, this is, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Like, for example, on Wednesday I got horribly drunk, though.
Oh, is this the day you stole the Proteas?
Yes. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I don't know if you can see this, but we have, like, I've got 2 massive King Proteas, like, in my lounge. And yeah, that was from a lovely awards ceremony that I went to some South African Chamber of Commerce awards.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was very
Jason's
fancy.
A bougie girl.
Oh, it was so fancy. I was there in my like suit. If you followed me on Instagram, you saw my traditional Ndebele tie.
Oh, it was made out of like beads and
it's
stuff.
It's made out of beadwork.
It was so pretty. I was actually going to comment on that, by the way.
So I was looking fly.
Jason was trying to up his last week or the week before, where he was in a tracksuit and a coat. He was like, "I need to be more bougie about my life and be more Met Gala-y." So this is now Jason, like, toning his wardrobe up a bit.
But so an interesting thing, well, not an interesting, a funny thing happened. I went to the toilet and I like undid my suit, my suit pants, my trousers, like to go to the toilet, you have to like undo the button, Corey.
Oh,
Don't look at me
sure,
like
Jason.
that. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, my button fell off into the toilet, like down in the toilet. So I was walking around this really like fancy, businessy, like meeting, like, you know, like the ambassador of the UK.
Oh, wow.
And like with my button that was not.
Did you have a belt though?
I had a belt, but then I like, you know, when you like in that awkward, weird situation, and then you like pull up your trousers to like be in the belt, and then it crinkles your whole trousers. So it just looked a bit weird. So yeah,
I think it's just one of those things where you feel more uncomfortable than it actually.
Exactly, because you know.
Yeah, actually, the same thing happened to me. Was it on Monday night? Tuesday night?
Mine was Wednesday night.
No, wait. When did we go out for drinks? When did we go to Nando's?
We went to Nando's on Friday.
Was it Friday?
Yeah, for your anniversary.
Oh yeah. It was my anniversary on Friday with my boyfriend.
So, by the way...
3 years.
Well, yeah, so it's your 3-year anniversary.
Yes.
And we didn't know this. So, Donát messages the group, the WhatsApp group, to say, hey, let's do Nando's. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. This sounds great. We're going to do Nando's. We get there to the drinks place. And then they go, oh, by the way, guys, it's our 3-year anniversary. Why were we at your 3-year anniversary?
No idea.
I mean, it was fun.
If I told you, you would get really upset. So I'm not going to tell you why.
Oh.
The tea.
Yeah. Fully tea. Oh, wow. Okay. No shushimushu?
I can tell you, actually, because he's not going to listen to this, is he?
No, he doesn't listen to this podcast.
He told me that... I said, you know, why don't we go out for a nice little dinner? Like, it's fine. It'll be cute. And he's like, no, I don't want to go out with you because you're boring.
Oh, shame.
Like,
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No, I'm sure he was just saying that for the sake of saying that. He didn't really
Possibly.
mean it.
Yeah, my boyfriend can be, like, jokey sometimes. But
A lot
then, like,
jokey.
A lot jokey,
Yes.
yeah. So, anyway, I thought it would be a fun idea to have it with everybody.
It was nice.
So it was nice.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was, like... a crazy thing because we didn't plan to go for drinks. I was kind of like offered this new position, kind of ish, at work, and me and my manager went out for a drink, and we let's just say that one drink turned into like 4 or something like that.
Talk about 8, Corey.
Yeah, because it doubles. Oh my god. So I had one, and then Jason and Donát were coming back from work, and I was like, well, don't go all the way home, just like stop off and get off the train, come for a drink. And they did that, and then we messaged Rob, and we were like, Rob, why don't you come over as well? And then we messaged Derek, and we're like, you know what, we're all here, why don't you just like come over, have some drinks? So yeah, we ended up having like a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Where also my freaking button on my trousers popped off.
I did not know this.
It's like the third time I've worn them. And I was just like,
God.
oh,
wait, were these your black jeans?
No, yeah, they're kind of black. They're like a charcoal grey.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah.
which one. Yeah.
I really like them because it's the first pair of jeans that have like actually fitted me properly. like do you know when you get the right waist and the right length, and it's just like,
and they just really fit.
Oh yeah.
They just.
So when the button popped off, I was like, mother. Oh yeah, I was really upset. But at least it didn't go into the toilet, so
Okay.
that's a positive
do you still
thing.
have your button?
I still have it. So I'm
Okay.
gonna do-
Well, I need to go on a button hunt because I don't have a button for that suit trousers anymore, which is bad.
Maybe you can like get one that doesn't fit you anymore in your cupboard and just make
Oh
shift
yeah,
to like
yeah.
a-
Just like unpick it and then sew it back on.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
All right, should we move on to the next thing?
Oh no! Before we do, by the way, I went to Oxford this weekend.
Oh yeah,
It was amazing.
I've never been.
You need to go,
I've been
guys.
to Cambridge.
If you're okay, I've never been to Cambridge, but like Oxford this weekend was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram, by the way. It was
I
really,
loved
really
it.
cute.
I went to a couple of museums. They've got the Ash. I'm trying to remember what the name was. Like Ash something. Ashmoleum. Ashmortium.
Can't
Something
help
like
you,
that.
girl.
Then we went to the Oxford Natural History Museum.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then there's a museum attached to that as well. And I saw, have you ever seen shrunken skulls, like shrunken heads? So
Like people, like humans.
people, like real faces that have been shrunk. Yeah, it was so cool to actually see it. So this weird museum that's attached to the Oxford Natural History Museum has all of these like weird artifacts from around the world.
Okay.
And yeah, I saw shrunken heads. It was really, really
That's
cool.
weird. But like in their full form or just the skull?
So they actually take the skull. They take the skull out. They like peel that person's face off. I know, it's really weird. And then they like sew it into like a ball, and then they keep on sewing and sewing and sewing until it like really shrinks, and it's basically the size of your fist with long hair. And like they sew they like sew the lips closed
This
and everything.
sounds horrific.
It's how they used to like what they do in Brazil, like way back, and they used to do it like for their enemies or something, and they used to sew their lips closed so that the dead would never be able to speak again.
Oh god.
Really cool. It was fun. And then we saw a whole bunch of other sites. Like I went to a rooftop terrace with an awesome bar at Westgate.
Was that the pretty, like you had like some cool cocktails or something?
Yeah, exactly.
With like dry ice. So there was like this like
it was really cool.
smoke on
and
top.
I met a Kenyan lady that was there. So at first I thought she was South African. And she had this like really cool hair. She had like shaved sides or whatever. And anyway, like I ordered my drink and she sounded very South African. And I'm like, hi, I'm really sorry. I hope you don't mind me asking, but are you from Johannesburg? Are you like, you seem so like Joburg? And she goes, no, but I used to live there, but I'm actually from Nairobi.
Oh.
And I was like,
nice.
oh my God, this is so cool. So her and I hit it off. She gave me a really good discount, which is quite nice.
Can I just say that Jason is like, he finds like anyone and anything, like just, he just
if you're
finds
African,
people.
No, I will
Jason.
find you, and I will make. We get on like a house on fire. I don't know. We just gravitate
It's
towards each
not just
other.
African people, Jason. You
What do
talk
you mean?
to everybody.
Lies.
Like you're everyone's best friend.
Oh, thanks.
It's not.
Is that a good thing?
No.
Oh wow. The shade.
We need the shade button this week.
Well, yeah, no, you know what? I'm just gonna do the shade. Dum dum
Dum, dum.
dum dum dum. Anyway.
Yeah, no, like we can be walking on the high street and Jason will see someone and end up being like 30 minutes just talking to this random person.
Oh yeah,
about
that
nothing.
actually happened to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time, Jason.
I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move on. Enough about our weeks and whatever. But shall we talk about Game of Thrones?
Oh my god, that was an episode, guys.
So yeah, I mean, okay, so you're obviously listening to this on Monday.
Yeah.
So we're talking about episode 5 of
Yes.
season 8, not the latest one, episode 6. Basically, Daenerys went batshit Targaryen crazy
Yeah.
and just burnt everything to the ground.
Literally.
Like, I was loving it
Yeah, I mean,
until
it was,
towards the end. Yeah.
yeah, it was kind of one of those things where you wanted it to happen, but at the same time, while watching it, you were like, oh, what the F is she just doing? Like, can she stop, honey? Like, but it makes sense because like her character's been drawn to that like throughout the whole like Game of Thrones, where it's like she's the daughter of the Mad King. She is, right? The
Yes,
daughter.
she is,
So like she was bound to turn crazy. So and she did.
Look, I don't think she went crazy. I think she reached a point where, you know, she heard the bells ringing and she was like, this can't be it. You know,
She needed more.
She needed more. That was not enough. She wanted people to pay and to fear her. But I loved the memes that were coming out after.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I'm not here to rule over the ashes, and then it like just pans over to King's
what
Landing.
what was the proper thing? She's like, I'm not here to be the queen of ashes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there was this like cool like doom doom doom, doom. And then you see like her like destroying the whole city. It's hilarious.
I can't wait for. I mean, I can't wait for the last
whole,
episode.
The whole of the internet was so peeved off about Cersei's death, and so was I. To be fair,
I don't think she's dead.
You don't think?
I don't think she's dead. The rubble fell on top of her, and I didn't see blood. I didn't see a slit throat. I didn't see her and Jamie like being crushed by rocks or their face being hit in like freaking that Meester whatever
he got
Meester
messed up.
Kaiben. Wow, my God! Just the mountain just basically picked his face up and just went. Poof. Anyway.
Yeah. In other news, sorry about Game of Thrones. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, I'm really sorry. But just catching up on the James Charles situation.
Okay, fill me up, like, because I do not know.
So I
the
don't know. I
latest.
think Tati did another video.
Okay.
And then James responded with another video, but James pulled out those receipts.
Ooh.
Like, I don't believe, like, I've got to the point where I'm watching both of the things and I just really don't know who to believe and what to believe. But I obviously will believe the things that James is proving, but not everything he says has backup, kind of. And I can see how he's trying to twist some things, but majority of the time he is taking, like, he's taking responsibility for his actions. And he did
Which
say,
is good,
yeah, he did
I
say,
think.
yeah, for sure. He said at the end, he's like, I did go back and I watched a couple of my videos. And he's like, I've got to the point that people are talking about. And he's like, I can see where they're coming from. And he's decided to take a break off of social media and whatnot, which I think is, like, admirable for him. I mean, especially at 19 years old, to get that amount of hate.
Yes.
Ooh, I knew that, like, even I DM'd him but he didn't read it or anything, but I just felt like a bit bad.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I don't know, like, what's going on, whether the allegations are true or not, but I just want you to know that this is a tough time for you, and if you need somebody to at least talk to that's not really like your friend group, like, I don't mind to listen, you know what I mean?
In that, I think for him, look, I don't know what he's been feeling. I mean, he's lost 3 million subscribers in literally a week. For any social media person,
but
that is hard.
I don't think it's much of the subscribers that's the issue. I think it's now
The
this allegations that have been put
and-
onto him, like the false allegations.
Well,
making
I
him
mean,
look-
have they been false though? Because,
no, he pulled out those receipts big time.
What because Tati accused him of straight baiting.
Baiting. So Zara Larson put like a tweet saying that
about her husband or something. Yeah.
It was one comment on one. So there was a few comments on the photos.
Yeah.
And then one, like, direct message replying to a story, like, saying, "You're so hot." One message. She said there were several.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she did apologize for that and delete her tweet.
Oh, girl. Oh, shit. Okay.
And James did say, he's like, so what? It's not okay for a gay man to say or to appreciate a straight man that he's attractive, but it's okay for a woman to do that.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Damn. Okay.
Which is a fairly
video.
good point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it wasn't, like, predatory at all. Like, in my opinion, like, I wouldn't call that predatorial. And in regards to the boy who was in the hotel room with him, he put down all of those messages, like, all of them. Jason, it was bad.
Oh,
and
my God, I need to watch this video now.
And he went and he's like, the guy told James that he's bi. Like, it is there, he is bi. And literally everything that James is saying back to him, he's like, I totally understand. If you don't want to try anything, it's okay, blah, blah. He was very understanding, like, more understanding than I think I would have ever been.
Wow.
To be honest with you. Like, but I think because he's in the public eye, there's so many people are just blowing it way out of proportion that it actually needs to be. I mean, we jumped on the bandwagon last week's episode.
Because, well, it was blowing up, like, all over. So,
and I kind of feel bad about it because I'm like, maybe we're here to tell you the tea. That's why we're here.
Exactly.
But not to throw anyone under the bus, just to let you guys know what's going on, okay? Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's the tea. Well, let's move on because there's more, like, fun things and more positive things in the world right now than James Charles's tea, which is there was Eurovision, wasn't there?
There was Eurovision this weekend.
Oh my God. Why am I reacting like this? I've never watched Eurovision in my life.
Okay, I love Eurovision. Love. But this season, for some reason, I only watch a couple of videos, like, listen to a couple of the music videos or whatever. But I am happy to say that the Netherlands won Eurovision.
That's amazing because I like Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I think next year, because next year Eurovision will definitely be in Amsterdam, 100%.
oh, so which means we can go.
Which means it's an hour flight. We can go there for Eurovision.
That'll be amazing.
That'd be so cool. Like, I think we should definitely do this.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sorry if you haven't realized who won Eurovision this weekend, but spoiler alert, the Dutch won. But yes.
What else happened this weekend? Or this week? Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Honey.
Okay, big news, everybody. Okay, this is going to go into the political, the news, the everything
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is where it's getting all serious.
So basically, Friday, two things happened. Friday the 17th of May is the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. Okay, so that happened. And also on Friday, Taiwan became the first Asian country to legalize same-sex marriage. It's huge.
That is big. That is huge.
I was so freaking excited on Friday. I kid you not. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Like,
you sent me a voice note actually, and I was at
Yes.
work, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this voice note. And I listened to it, and I heard it, and I got so excited, and everyone's like, what happened? I'm like, guys, I'm gonna have my gay moment. It's like, but Taiwan just legalized gay marriage, and I'm so excited.
I mean, for me, I guess in my day-to-day, not social media life, it's political and communications. That's my job. And I designed a whole bunch of stuff around International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia. And then I also did a whole bunch of stuff for Taiwan as well for Friday.
That's amazing.
And it was so freaking cool just to like the current political party there that's governing Taiwan
Yeah.
is called the DPP, the Democratic Progressive Party.
Yeah.
And the president of Taiwan is Tsai Ing-wen, and she is like one hell of a progressive. She's amazing. She is a boss ass president, basically.
I love that you know all of this stuff.
I freaking love her and I freaking love Taiwanese people because not that they're standing up to mainland China. It's because they're so far away from mainland China and they've always been under the control and grip of mainland China. And now democracy is really flourishing in that part of the world,
That's
which
amazing.
is freaking cool.
That's so amazing.
So I get really excited about it, and for it to be on the International Day Against Homophobia,
That's
Transphobia,
just perfect.
yeah, it's just
so
like
perfect.
super cool.
Mm.
And by the way, do you know why? Like, do you know why we celebrate the 17th of May as?
I don't, Jason, and I was hoping that you could tell me.
Okay.
And the rest of the stupid gays listening.
Hey, nobody's stupid. I'll just give you a little bit of like info. So basically,
But wait, sorry. I need
yeah.
context under that. Like, I always call myself the stupid gay. Like, I'm not calling you guys stupid gays. Like,
yeah, exactly.
we're a team, we're a family. Okay.
Yes.
Just context.
Nobody's stupid, Corey.
No. Except me.
No.
Okay, yeah. So why, Jason? Tell me.
Basically, back in the day, especially in Germany, like the history originates from like a special law in German, like under German law that was called 175. And gays were referred to the 175s, basically, right? So there was this law in Germany that persecuted gays under criminal offense, and it happened through the 1800s, right up and through till Nazi Germany, right up until 1994, and that's when that was decriminalized. But what happened was the 17th of May was always the unofficial like gay day, like to celebrate gayness or whatever. But then it came into it came into sort of conceptual whatever flourishing in 2004.
Yeah.
And then in 2005, it became the first day that the initiative took hold. And it was the International Day Against Homophobia. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Then in 2009, transphobia was introduced. Then it became the International Day Against Homophobia and transphobia.
So
and in
like 4 years later.
Exactly.
Okay.
And only in 2015 did biphobia get added, right?
So 2009. So 6 years later. So quite a bit longer after that. But only bisexual.
Only bi. So now we celebrate, now we celebrate this day to raise awareness against homophobia, biphobia and transphobia.
Okay, cool.
So it was a really cool, it's a really cool initiative. I love 17th of May. And I did a whole bunch of graphics around it for work. So yeah, it was cool. I loved it.
Oh, it's amazing.
So there's some news and politics for y'all so that you guys can feel clued up with what's happening around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
there was like mental health awareness this week, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. Yeah.
I didn't do anything, but I really want to. I really want to post a video on like mental health.
Yeah.
This would be really good. So I feel like a week is not enough.
Yeah. And also I feel like, I mean, I don't know about you, but like growing up, especially in South Africa, like there's so many things that are happening to your physical and your mental sort of development, but you never actually sit down and say, oh yeah, this is mental health and we need to live mentally.
For sure.
At least I never grew up that way. So
but you don't really realize like how much like stress your mind is under until you do something that is like really out there. Like for example, by the way, Jason and I went on the craziest bike ride today.
Yes.
But just being like in the middle of nowhere, just cycling, like that's all you're focused on is the cycling and this like beautiful nature with all the birds and stuff, and it just kind of puts you at peace, and you just realize like it's just a very relaxing. So I don't know if you do, but I recommend doing this every now and again, just to like be at one with yourself. It's a massive de-stressor.
And also think, And
but that bike ride, my God.
Not only did we do mental thinking, we did like physical. It was.
Just say I am not fit for a bicycle. I was like, in every second, I was like, I regretted. Like I was like, oh my God. Can we be home? Can we be home? Can we be home?
And then we had the most amazing Sunday roast.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
It was so worth it. Yeah. But super well de-stressor, I think.
Yeah.
I feel good after that.
Me too.
Is that all we have? 27 minutes that we on the podcast?
Yeah.
Should we end it there?
Yeah, let's end it there. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic week.
Yes, me too. Oh, wait, can I just mention something quickly? By the way, if you like our little intro, I have a friend. His name is Leo. He made for us and gave us like a massively cool discount on it.
Oh, yeah. I love the tune.
So I just want to shout him out. Leo, if you want his details, please direct message us on like Twice as Queer and I can give you all of them. But I just said that I would do that for him. So yeah, do you have anything else to add?
No, just guys, follow us on social media at Twice as Queer. You can follow Corey and myself on everything as well. Corey is at I'm Corey Schultz and I am It's Jason Fraser.
Yes.
Twice as Queer, everything. And also you can buy us a coffee if you so wish to do so.
Like that in.
So yeah, that will go to helping us build our website. So we've got a little goal and hopefully we'll reach it. We're halfway there thanks to some...
So it's basically just like a support page. You can buy us a single coffee, which only costs like £3, or you can buy us multiple ones, like 3, 4, and 5 coffees, or even
33.
Or 33. Like Tim, thank you so much again. Oh my God. So yeah, it can be a monthly or a once-off thing, which is really going to help us develop this podcast into something that we really wanted to, especially like spreading awareness for the LGBTQ plus community. It will really, really mean the world to us if you can do. If you can't, it's totally fine because it's love
just
anyway.
Listening. Just listening supports us.
Exactly, 100%.
So thank you.
Anyway, guys, I think that's all that we have for this week, right, Jason?
Yes. Hope you guys have a fantabulistic week ahead. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Bye.